Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Wiki Good Sports. I'm your host, Brian, and that Super Bowl did not go very well for the New England Patriots, losing 29-13. And, well, I mean, there's not really much of a bright side outside of the fact that they made the Super Bowl at all. But one of the really downsides for the Patriots is their rookie left tackle, Will Campbell. So he's been credited in some places with 14 pressures, other places, 8 pressures, but it's regardless, the fact that he played so poorly was a huge part of why the Patriots offense never got going. Drake May looked horrible that whole game, and outside of one touchdown drive where he threw an incredible pass to Matt Collins, he just played terrible. One of the worst interceptions I've seen in a while. A huge downgrade from his regular season play. And well, a lot of people were like, hey, the Patriots are kind of pretenders. They're not quite as good as their record may indicate. This Super Bowl did a lot to show that that was probably the case, that they weren't a great team. They were a pretty good team who got lucky and got a lot of good breaks. But I do see Will Campbell is the man that is most maligned. Obviously, left tackle when you have a right-handed quarterback, most important position on the offensive line. He played horrible, but there could be a reason for that. Will Campbell gave us an update on his injuries and his struggles in the Super Bowl. So this is for the Sporting News. And Mike Moradius, who says one of the most glaring issues for the New England Patriots during Super Bowl 60 loss to the Seahawks was struggles of left tackle Will Campbell. After posting a strong rookie campaign, Campbell struggled mightily in the Super Bowl against the Seahawks' vaunted pass rush and looked like a shell of himself. Campbell was a turnstile, giving up 1 sack and 6 pressures in the loss, per Pro Football Focus. On Tuesday, Campbell told reporters that he wasn't 100% in the playoffs because of a torn ligament he suffered in his knee during the season. Will Campbell said he tore a ligament in his knee this season. He wasn't 100% for the playoffs, but said it's not an excuse, according to Matt's Live's Mark Daniels. Credit to Campbell for not holding that up as an excuse for his poor play. But that said, we have to think the injury hampered him at least a little bit because of how poorly he seemed to be moving during the contest. It also didn't help that Campbell had played at less than full strength against an elite pass rush. We assume that the injury is the same one he suffered to his right knee near the end of the regular season that kept him out for over a month before he returned in Week 18. It's possible Campbell needed more time to recover, quite possibly even surgery, but instead opted to return when he did. With the high stakes the Patriots are facing, none of that has been confirmed, though. Now, we have to wonder if Campbell's going to need off-season surgery on that knee, which would complicate this off-season. The good news is Campbell's struggles in the Super Bowl may not have been simply a result of a young football player folding under pressure in a big game. So, I mean, okay, I know that he's like, this is not an excuse, but I had it, but putting it out there now, a little bit of an excuse. I'd give him credit for being tough and playing through it, but it's just not good. But, Vrabel, via Phil Perry, said that Will is a 22-year-old. He's our left tackle. We're not moving Will to guard or center or tight end or anywhere else. So a little bit of a vote of confidence and tough time, I'm sure, for Will Campbell. So great coaching there by Vrabel, but ultimately this is not what you want to see out of your first-round pick, being exposed on the brightest stage and turning in the worst performance of the season when the team needed him most. So, if you're a Patriots fan, how do you feel about the revelation that Will Campbell suffered a torn ligament in his knee and was playing through that? Does it change your perspective at all, or do you think that it is a little bit of an excuse coming at a time when he's getting a lot of criticism? Let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comments. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe. We have new videos coming out all the time here on the channel, including shorts. Check out our other channels, including Those Fake Nerds for nerd and pop culture news. We get everything for video essays on video games, and our podcasting channel, Better Radio, which hosts all of our podcasts. Again, thank you so much for checking this one out, and I will see you in the next one.